Swizz N Mocca, we the voice of the community. Sisters in the grind, friendship flowing like it's water. Swizz N Mocca, Swizz N Mocca.
Well, hello, everybody. This is Swizz.
This is Mocha.
And we are here to make chemistry in the lab. And today's topic is, do you celebrate Valentines and what do you do? We want to share with all the people. Today, Swizz N Mocca Style, we are doing a Galentines event.
Yes.
As you can see, we have the studio set up in Valentine's theme, and we want to celebrate each other because we love each other. And it's a common thing that, especially with females, that they like to do a little event to celebrate this time of year and make it special, whether you have a guy or not. It's just for the girls. And, you know, my daughter just did one recently with her girlfriends. It was kind of cute. And they had decorations all over. They had very, very detailed snacks and desserts, and as well as like games. They had this thing that they put together where they would pull a tab off the board and it would ask them a question. And so in that question, you either do it or you take a shot. And some of those questions got a little spicy. I think they got a little red because I was sitting around the corner with the baby.
Can you share some of those questions?
Well, they talked about your. One of them was about your body count, and I think they got a little embarrassed because I was sitting right there. Another one was like
Body count on what? Valentine's Day or in their lives?
in their lives,
Okay.
not on the Valentine's Day.
Okay.
They're young, they're young folks. Another one
Those
was
be the worst.
yeah. I was feeling like I ain't gonna share mine. I might embarrass my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I am a little bit more seasoned than them
Right,
young ladies,
right.
and you know. But the other question, one of the other ones, is like one of your sexiest photos ever. You know, just different things. It was kind of fun. Illustrate. Like one of them was like, you drinking some breast milk because my daughter's nursing. You know, I was like, well, that's a little different. but
Okay.
but you know, they themed it to what they have in their lives currently. A lot of them, her girlfriends that were there, they had couples. So the guys went and did a guys' night, you know, took the kids. They did a guys' night and they let the girls let their hair loose, you know. So it was a sweet little event. I didn't stay down too long. I had some food. Me and the baby went upstairs and they got to enjoy their evening, and I fell asleep with the baby. When I woke up, they were done. So
Well, that's the idea of having our own Galentine. Give us all kinds of ideas of what we can do. I've done a Galentine before with my girlfriends, but never did one with you, Swizz. So here we go.
Here we go. So should we ask a couple questions? Like,
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. And
Okay.
then give some ideas on what couples can possibly do on their Valentine's Day dates as well.
Okay. So are you more of like, take me out on the town to a nice little structured romantic event? Or are you more like, I want something intimate at home and make it special? What's your preferred style?
It all depends on how long we've been dating, because for me, I like more of an intimate structure. If we just started dating, I want him to wow me, you impress me with your best. So I would like a nice dinner, some flowers, some chocolates. I'm very old fashioned when it comes to that, especially if he's trying to win me over and court me. If not, and we've been together for a while, I would suggest I cooking him dinner, or we order a chef and have someone cook for us indoors. Get more romantic and more intimate.
Yeah, because you can sit home and chill all the time. And I know it's just another one of those little types of events that they just Hallmark cards and flowers, and you're spending a lot extra money on some of that stuff. It's about the intimacy. It's about the thought.
Special day a man should be able to give you as his woman, because if he knows us as women, we are a little foo-foo.
Yeah, we
So
are.
we like that special day, like we're moms. We love those Mother's Days where it's all about us.
Yeah.
But I feel like Valentine's Day should be about the woman and man, and
I agree.
and you as a date and whole. Keep it spicy.
You know what? I think in a relationship, you got to keep it spicy.
Yeah.
So Valentine's, gentlemen, gives you an excuse to make it spicy.
Right.
Do something, surprise her.
Gigantic.
Yeah. I mean, send her flowers to work, tell her how to dress and be ready at what time. And you come and pick her up looking sharp, gentlemen, and you have it all planned out, because women like to feel special. And I know Mocha and I love dressing up, so any excuse we have to put on some heels and a cute outfit, we doing it.
Absolutely.
Even having flowers just show up randomly, I think that's like super special. It just puts a smile on your face. It really sets the tone of the day, takes you off your whatever. You might have had a bad morning, bad week, and all of a sudden you're just smiling and your face is glowing from ear to ear. And then you get a special message on that card. A lot of times, if you're really into somebody, you save that. You'll look back at that years later and appreciate those moments, because life is very short and we have to enjoy every moment we have. And Valentine's gives us another excuse to make it special.
And I like buying my man flowers, because at the end of the day, how often do they get appreciated? So I feel like Valentine's Day is not just about the woman. It's about the commitment. It's about the relationship. So as spicy as a man can make it and fun, a woman can do just the same. And I feel like it's about both of us on that day, and not just about me as the woman, because I'm food. I'm a little girly girl. Well, a lot girly girl. Pink is my favorite color. But
as you can see.
But I would want to make it about us. So I'll give you guys some ideas of what you can do indoor or outdoor, and see how you like it.
Yeah, no, we would love to hear that. I feel like for men, you're right. Valentine's kind of does go for both sides of the equation. Men have Father's Day and they often feel shafted. Like, okay, you got some draws.
Right,
you got a t-shirt. Where mom's got the whole shebang, for Mother's Day the month prior.
Right.
And they got the Super Bowl, which is next week. We're not gifting them for Super Bowl. Of course, my team is playing, but that's okay. They could gift me at this point. But yeah, it is a time to make it special. I mean, and then of course, Christmas, celebrate each other. That's a given to give out some specialness. Thanksgiving, we don't provide gifts, but we share intimate sentiments of being thankful for one another. So Valentine's, we like to make it special because it really puts
it's focus on us
love.
As a couple.
Yeah.
Love. Yeah.
I agree.
And people get too worried about the aesthetics of it and not about the connection of it. You think if you have a spiritual connection with someone, it's not going to matter the day, but it is going to matter what you do on that particular day, and just praise each other a little bit extra. Not saying you don't do it on a normal day, but a lot of people, especially men, will say, oh, that's just another day for us and we should be celebrated every day. We are, but we're going to put some emphasis in just having a day for the both of us.
I do got a question, because I always feel like holidays, like the prices just go like skyrocket, and not that money is always a factor. And there's some of our guests that may be a concern for them. How do you feel, even if you celebrate Valentine's, it's the night before or the day after, but it's the sentiments. Like, would that bother you, Mocha, if it wasn't on Valentine's Day? I'm just curious.
No, because a lot of years, Valentine's Day doesn't necessarily fall on a weekend as well.
Except this weekend. Or next weekend, I should say.
Yeah, we have a Saturday for Valentine's Day this year, but usually it doesn't always fall on a weekend. So you do what you can do. And that's the thing about some of the ideas that I have for Valentine's Day is basically, what can we do indoor or outdoor? And so I'm going to give the audience and who's ever watching Swizz N Mocca podcast some ideas for Valentine's Day. So romantic and classy, you can do a private chef experience, romantic dinner,
nice,
hotel staycation.
I like that.
Couples massage,
even better.
Yeah,
I need one of those.
Book a spa day. You know? And
it.
then cozy and at home, you could do an indoor picnic, set up a blanket, pillows, and a charcuterie board in your living room, and make it romantic. Themed dinner and a movie. There's a lot of Netflix movies out. I could give y'all some hints on some movies. DIY paint night or just game night. You could go to the library, believe it or not. And they have ideas on like little card games, or you could go through Amazon and have it ordered, sexy games for Valentine's Day, your significant other. Google that and it will come up. Or you can go on Amazon and search that and it'll come up like little cue cards of what you can do and what makes fun date nights. I've seen them, I've done them, and they're fun. They're fun.
Yeah. And it was funny. My daughter's friend was talking about something special for her with her guy. They were driving by in town and they saw a billboard for like doing the rodeo on Valentine's. And she's a big animal lover. And he's like, oh, we should get our tickets. Let's go. It's about the thought and knowing your partner and doing something that make each other happy. And she was so overjoyed just for the sentiment of him bringing it up. And I think that's
listening to her.
Yes. And her parents happened to hear it. And like, they just were very happy to hear like the thoughtfulness of the suggestion. And it was just on a random drive downtown through the town. But it's all about listening to your partner, hearing your partner, understanding what your partner really enjoys. Yes, gentlemen, we're celebrating you, but in reality, we know that you're planning the date to make your partner happy. So listen to them. Conversations, be sneaky about it. You don't have to come out and say, what do you want to do on Valentine's? Just have a conversation like, hey, I saw this. What do you think? Maybe weeks in advance. You may want to plan early, especially if you're buying tickets somewhere.
Right. Oh, especially dinner. You at least have to do dinner a month. I would say 2 months in advance, because I'll do dinner reservations a month in advance, and sometimes I can't even get in certain places. I noticed that. So you want to do it 2 months in advance, definitely.
I know, because guys like to run at the store the night before.
See, that's why sometimes they don't get a lot done, because everything's last minute. And I feel like a man really doesn't remember Valentine's Day unless a woman says, hey, babe, February 14th, keep that in mind.
Well, here's a trick, gentlemen. You can put that on your calendar, even though it's probably there. Just
2
a
weeks
reminder.
in advance.
Notify me in 2 weeks.
Maybe 2 months. Because like I said, you have to book brunch or dinner before. Hey, if you go into Sugar Jams, wink, wink. That's definitely a month in advance. Mastro City Hall, 2 months in advance. A lot of places, 2 months in advance, at least a month and a half. But I would do 2 months just to be for sure. Better safe than sorry.
And if you don't think of anything and time is running out, even a day trip, you know what I mean? Like, take me up and take me somewhere different and just like, hey, let's go for a ride and go see something and explore and do that picnic or something romantic. That will surprise them too, because they won't expect it. Do something that we're not going to expect. You know?
I haven't been on a picnic in so long, but you know, just to have a little charcuterie board with you, a little basket, blanket, and make sure it's a nice park with some mimosas as we're drinking today. And make it fun. You know, it's not all about spending the money. It's about having taste in what you do and putting some effort into it. It's not about the money. It's about the effort that women are looking for, trust and believe. And when you take the time to do something for someone, it shows you care. So don't necessarily, men always think it's about the money, and trust and believe. I love expensive things, but at the end of the day, I would like to know somebody cares about me enough to just take their time and think it out.
I agree. I think just that companionship and that quality time to me is important as well. Again, gifts are beautiful. Flowers, they're beautiful in the moment. They last only for so long. And they're appreciative. Don't think that they're not. But for me, I want to make memories at this point. I want to be able to look back and look at my social media and see something that I captured and just smile because it just happened to come up like, hey, what you did last year. And I think that's a great thing. I think that is an awesome thing. And you know what, audience? We would like you to put in the comments, like, what is your Valentine's favorite? Do you do a Galentines with your girlfriends? Do you prefer to do something intimate inside your home with your partner, or to have a very lavish night out on the town? I mean, we want to hear from you too.
Absolutely. And what are some of your ideas? What gets you going when a Valentine's Day comes, or do you just bypass that like any other holiday? Is it important? I know some people have been married 33 years plus. Are you still into those Valentine's Day things? Are they important, or do you just let those times go? Because I feel like you should always work on a relationship how you work on a job. Every day you grow. Yes. You learn something new, but it's an investment. So you have to work on that every day, no matter what holiday, no matter what you're doing. It's all about the bonding time.
I agree. And I think your mate will also appreciate it, because it may get you to be a little spicy that night, because you're very happy and you're in the mood and you're feeling good and your partner makes you feel special. You want to make them feel special in many different ways. And I like gifting my partner too, if I have one.
I'm more on the intimate side. So I'll do like a sugar scrub on their feet, a full body massage. Because you know what, to be honest with you, there is no way I am cheap. Every time I go out the country or do something special, I'm always getting a massage. A spa day is me. Yes. But at the end of the moment, I'm your woman, and I feel like I could put some oomph into it more than somebody who doesn't know you, who doesn't know your kinks.
Right.
And I would prefer that one-on-one special bond, but we could do that even after extravagant dinner. That's just to top off the night with a sugar scrub on your feet and a body massage, maybe a facial, just to exfoliate a man's skin is fine. You know, you don't have to give him all that other foo-foo stuff like we go through. Just that intimacy of taking care of him at that time. I like to do stuff like that. It gives it more of an intimate moment even after dinner.
Well, then there's a hint, man. You better go get a pedicure before that happens, because you don't want to be cutting up your woman's hands when she's rubbing on your feet.
Well, he should already be taking care of himself. I'm big on men's feet and hands. Yes. I mean, most men got big feet anyway, but and it's true, especially if they've been into the military, Navy, you know, they always wore the black socks versus the white, and that's the issue. So they come out with some bad feet, but at the end of the day, that pedicure and just keeping your nails short. Short, clean. I don't like no man with no long nails.
No, me neither.
Short, clean, keep your hygiene up. That's something shouldn't be spoken upon.
Smell good, adults. Gentlemen.
Yes.
That cologne needs to come out that night. Smell good.
Deodorant, all that, you know.
You know, do your hair up, or if you have it, you know.
Put some effort into. And that's also the type of man that I like. I like a man who takes care of himself and his aesthetics when he's out in public. And so he knows how to do that when he's with me, because I'm always going to be up to par. Nails done, hair done, everything did. Yeah. But at the same time, you know, if we don't feel like leaving the house, we could look like this, be cozy, watch movies. I massage you, you massage me. Get that intimate feeling. And it doesn't, like I said, always have to be about doing the big stuff. So we haven't been together, and you work a lot and I work a lot, and we come and we have this intimate moment. You want it more of a one-on-one. You don't want a lot of the public added to it. And we want to show each other, you know, we miss and appreciate each other. So doing some of the home stuff is okay. That's not what we're saying. Do what works best for you. Exactly. And that's why we want some of your ideas of what Valentine's Day or Galentines Day means to you, whether it's with a friend or whether it's with your significant other, because everybody's not always, we have a lot of single women and men in this world. So I think a nice Galentine would be nice. You could do that doing a brunch as well. You don't have to necessarily do it at your house either.
Yeah, no, for real. And you know what? We want to see some of your Valentines or Galentines photos, you know, appropriate, of course, because this is social media. So nothing crazy. If you had something special, share it. We want to see your special moments, because you're seeing our special moments, or you're at least hearing about it.
Absolutely.
And we love here at Swizz N Mocca Podcast. We are all about love and positivity. And we want to celebrate with you, even if even if we don't have a partner to go out and celebrate with this year, you know, for me, that's not happening, but that's okay. I'm okay. I might end up babysitting my grandkids, so I'll let my daughter and her partner go have some time to themselves, and I'm fine with that. Maybe next year I'll have a partner.
And that's your Valentine's, and like I said, it doesn't always have to be with a significant other. It could be with your loved ones, but make it fun, whatever it is.
My daughter, she's so sweet. She like got little Valentine's gifts for the kids, so they'll wake up and they'll have little special Valentine packages. She does a lot of that stuff, and I really enjoy watching their faces as they glow, because she has a couple boys and a daughter, and she's teaching them how to be men in the future and how they should do for their partners
and court their women.
We are examples out there, and that's a beautiful thing. So,
and it keeps a safe place in the home for the kids to really enjoy love and loving one another the proper way as siblings and as a mom. So like I said, it doesn't always have to be about courting your man or courting your woman. Do something with the kids, do something with your family. Love is love. We're talking about Valentine's Day, Galentines, but that could be with anyone.
True, it can. And even couples can celebrate together. I mean, if that's something that you and your partner really want to do, is have some fun with your friends, because you don't get out much. You know, you may be having families that you tend to ever float your boat for that time is beautiful. We definitely want to say happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentines, and happy Galentines.
Yes, and much love to you. This is Swizz.
This is Mocca.
And we're done making chemistry in the lab. See you soon, folks.
Bye.
Bye.
It's that stop, stop, stop. It's that stop, stop, stop. It's that stop, 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 stop. Swizz N Mocca, we the voice of the community. Power in our steps, every move is opportunity. Sisters in the grind, friendship flowing like it's water. Swizz N Mocca, who gon' harder? Yeah, we walk in, whole room shift, who that? Two queens on a mission, heavy crown, no cap. Chemistry electric, you can feel it when we speak. This that woman built empire, steady rising every week. Community behind us, businesses in the mix. Helping others find success with more than just quick fixes. Word of mouth, stronger than money in the safe. Share knowledge, share space, raising others in our weight. Educated, motivated, on the climb with intent. Every brick we stack up, represent empowerment. Call it hobby if you want, but the work says it's broader. This is sisterhood in motion, Swizz N Mocca going harder. Swizz N Mocca, we the voice of the community. Power in our steps, every move is opportunity. Sisters in the grind, friendship flowing like it's water. Swizz N Mocca, who go hard. From the lab to the streets, every step got purpose. Built this bond from the struggle, now we rise to the surface. Real talk, real roots, that's the code that we follow. Two women breaking ceilings every time we hit the throttle. Chemistry unshaken, every doubt getting smaller. Started from the ground, but we moving even taller. Community, the heartbeat, empowerment, the charter. This is Swizz N Mocca, and nobody going harder. Swizz N Mocca, built from the hustle, that's the doctrine. Chemistry organic, when we talk the whole block. Real in the flesh, no misconceptions on the roster. Started at the bottom, now we business with the posture. Swizz N Mocca, we the voice of the community. Power in our steps, every move is opportunity. Sisters in the grind, friendship flowing like it's water. Swizz N Mocca, who gon' harder? It's that I stand it, it's that, it's that I stand it, it's